Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Barry Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Badgers offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Makes the grab. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The RPO fired complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half, because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Pulls and fired complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Bringing the heat. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They go to the ground. Quick spin on the run. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
The Badgers will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the boot, looking for his man. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw, it's Newton. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Takes the handoff. It's Ford. Powers through the defender. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Gets the back moving. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man! And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Illinois lining up quickly.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Newton. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the...
There he goes! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Another incompletion on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
Nice job making that field goal. You're down a possession here late in the game. You've got 2 timeouts in your back pocket. You trust your defense to be able to go out, get a stop, and get you the football back for one final shot. We're going to see.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And this to extend the lead late. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Gotta find a completion on this one. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. And at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous.